So I need you to embrace what God wants to do through you. I need you to look for God to lead and direct you. We have projects that we do at the house. We're working on something now, and man, let me tell you something. You know, everybody's, man, you just take an equity loan out and blah blah blah. Every system the world put in motion, you need to understand it benefits them. Come on, man. Right. Taking out an equity loan because you got equity is to benefit the banks, not you. Right. Benefit, no, it's just a fact. We were sitting there, we having this stone deck put up, and so we was trying to pay cash, and I didn't know how God was looking out for me. The guys, they ran out of what they call the wall stones on the deck, and I'm sitting there, I'm so upset, and I was like, I can't believe these guys didn't know they didn't have a whole pallet short. How you be a pallet short? So I was on my prayer walk. Excuse me, I think it was yesterday or Friday. I was on my prayer walk, and I was walking, and God and the Holy Spirit said to me, he said, "Well, you wanted to pay cash." I said, "Yeah, I want to pay cash." He said, "How much you got?" I said, "Well, boy, I'm telling you, I'm flat broke right now. I ain't got no cash." And see, here's the thing: when you start doing things God's way, God sometimes got to make you numb or separate you from some things so that you can fulfill what you say you want. And now listen to me, I'm not broke, far from it. But what I'm saying is, we have money set aside for this project. If they had finished last week, come on now, I'd have to call one of y'all. Y'all Negroes don't answer the phone, or y'all some prophets. You know what I mean? So listen to me, some things you don't get right now. But you need to know, when I'm working a plan, I got to just be patient and just trust God. Come on. Now, I ain't putting no stones out back here going to my savings for no debt. That ain't. Now, I'm talking about me now. Don't nobody get all crazy, all right? You got homeowners here. You got to take your equity out, do what you got to do. But I'm not taking no money. I ain't using no equity. I ain't using no savings to put some rocks up out here. I'm not going to do it. Well, you got to understand, I'm upset because they ain't finished and they ain't think about how much money I got to pay them. A broke man out there talking about something. Hurry up for what, boy? You ain't got no money. Don't rush the process. Come on, buddy. Don't rush the process. Come on. Just be patient. Just trust God. Don't allow that devil to make you think you should be further along. Don't make that devil think you should. No. Trust the process. Allow God to increase you. Level by level. Let me tell you something. When you're poor and living in poverty, you don't know what to do with money. You got to trust the process. Do you hear me? You got to trust the process. You know, people say, well, let me get rich and I'll find out what to do. No. You don't have to get rich to find out what to do. All you got to do is look at what you've been doing with what you had. See, a person that makes, let's say, $100,000 a year, and they will spin up. They literally are broke because they got so many bills. Do you know what will happen if they made $150? They automatically revert right back to the same system. They will get into more debt that will take up the extra 50. It's the mindset. The more I have, the more I want to spend. You understand? Until you can start shifting down on the level of life you could afford so that you can sustain yourself long term. You can't show everything you got. So why is this important? Because when I start talking about God bettering your life, people go out and do something stupid. I got that Jag, Pastor. You got it for a month or two. They're coming to get that. Especially if you call me for help. I'm telling you that right now. Don't rush the process. Trust God. God knows what He's doing. Do you hear me? He has to teach you on every level He's taking you up on. He has to elevate you. I'm about to get some feedback on my mic. So you got to allow God to take you up, let you learn something, take you up another level. You got to learn something. If you don't allow God to elevate you with maturity and knowledge, then you, guess what? You'll blow your blessing. You want certain calls till you pull it in the shop. I never forget this. I was working at Dunbar, and this girl, she had this Lexus. And she said, oh, look how nice. You know, when you turn the wheel, like one of the first cars, you turn the wheel, the headlight had an eye, and it turned too. That's so nice, right? Somebody hit the corner of it and cracked it, and she had to get it replaced. Child, she could have bought another car to replace that little headlight. No, ain't none. Everybody won't. Listen, some stuff you want, then you better get it for a warranty. You better. Now, I don't know what you drive. You drive what you drive. No, act stupid. Get you a Kia. And then 100,000 one that's 100,000 mile warranty. Get you a Kia. Get that Kia. You drive. You got 100,000 miles on it. If anything go wrong, and I don't know about no collision stuff. So y'all better. That thing started knocking. You know, with our work trucks, we pull on work trucks in the shop. And let me tell you what happened. The workers don't care when that truck starts knocking. Hey, P, I just want to let you know there's something is under the hood. I don't know what's going on. I just want to let you know. They don't care nothing about it because they ain't got to pay for it. Amen. So I don't want to rush myself into something and then I only enjoy it for a season. Right. Don't make no sense to get a new kitchen and then you got to get thrown out 3 months later. All right, let me leave y'all alone. All right. So God's gonna elevate you, but He's gonna elevate you with knowledge as well. Yes. Do you hear me? Yes. We got in a few more months, we're gonna have all 3 of our children in college. Amen. Now listen to this. Let me tell you this. Now this is for you, my parents, especially Holden. Yeah, he got 3. He got 3 with Tracy, right? You gotta give people something. You make people in, boy, they gonna leave here talking. They gonna leave here talking. He got 3 with Tracy. And let me tell you something. He got a little gap though. He got a little gap. Wait till you got to start supplying food for 3 different dorms. Everybody want an air fryer. Everybody want this. Everybody want a TV. Everybody want that. Everybody wants something. That's right. You got to be ready for where you're going. Amen. That's right. Amen. Man, let me tell you something. I plan to drive that BMW until the wheels roll off. Yeah. Amen. When I get my cars, I spend good money for my cars, but I keep them jokers. Amen. I had my Mercedes, oh my God, every bit of 12, 13 years. Yes. That Excursion we bought brand new. I had that Excursion 13 years. Yes. Had almost 500,000 miles on that Excursion. Yes. I was praying, trying to get that to start again. I said, dear Lord, I'm so sorry, Lord, for anything. I want that truck to run. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You got to know where you're going and you got to learn how to prepare yourself. So you're going to produce the glory of God, but you're going to do it with some intelligence. Amen. That's right. Amen. Are you hearing me? Yes. Your kids going to school, you always got to have at least 1 semester in the bank. Yes. Because something can always go wrong. I'll tell you something, we done experienced this. Them kids called them on something. Yeah, they said that something didn't go through. What you mean something didn't go through? Right. They, well, put it like this, Dad. If you don't send this here money, I got to come home. That plain to you? You have an obligation to your children to send them off with everything you got, everything you possessing. You need to use it to send them off. That's true. Amen. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, that's true. If you got a child in college, your child ain't never got to take a semester off. Right. You're going to be ready for it. Amen. Out here riding around looking all like you daddy and your child got to come home. Right. Come on. See, come on now. Y'all going to hear me on this. I need you to allow God to elevate you, but you need some intelligence. Amen. Right. You hear me? Don't tell me about you going no Cuba. You better cue your butt somewhere with get some overtime so your child can go to school. That's right. Now I'm about to say something. Now you take it any kind of way you want. Can't whoop me. If there's a loan that needs to be taken out, you need to take responsibility of that. True. Amen. No, you really need. Come on now. Come on. You can't think you helping your child by putting the burden of a student loan on them. That's right. And so I go ahead and do better. You can't brag about going to school till you look at them prices. That's right. Come on. That's right. Well, I'm telling you, boy, you better learn your ABCs. Well, it's free. I'm telling you, boy, they charge you about the wazoo. Yes. I'm telling you, boy. Yes. Oh, Jesus. No, my daughter, for housing, just in Spelman, just the housing alone. My wife told me yesterday, I passed out. $27,000 for thank God the dogs was there. She went and got the life insurance policy and a calculator. The dogs, they revived me. Listen to me. College ain't cheap. No, it's not. If you got a child in college, come on now, you need to be doing the very best you can to relieve them of stress that they can leave right. Now I got to pack with my kids. I got to pack with my sack, all 4 of them down, and I told them, no niece or nephew will ever be responsible for going to pay for school. None.
None. Amen.
The foundation is right here with me.
Yes.
So if I make sure you 100, now you know them boys. Well, how many kids do they get? I mean, them boys ain't no joke. You understand? All right, but no, we got to come together as a unit.
Amen. That's right.
So when Brandy, come on, y'all gonna say amen. When Brandy get married, get married, have children, all of us responsible for this. Come on. All of us responsible for this.
Amen.
And I told my kids, and I don't care whoever paying you to whatever on what side, offense or defense, whether they paying you to catch the ball or to stop people from catching the ball, you got an obligation to make sure every one of your niece and nephew college is paid for. It ain't gonna just stop with no bachelors neither. Brandy leaving, she graduating next year. Y'all know I'm gonna miss church in May next year.
Yes.
And I told you that 4 years ago. So nobody talking about some there's a lot of church ladies, not just one Sunday. You understand? Brandy gonna graduate. She going on to law school.
Amen.
Man, I really wish my mama would have sat us all down and had that back. I said, listen here, all your nieces and nephews, we all got to come together. Yeah, I would have loved that.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about one book cost you like $200-300.
Yes.
That's probably the used one. Let me stop talking about cars. See, y'all getting depressed. But if you got a responsibility behind you, don't try to shine too soon.
That's right.
That you can't live up to your responsibility.
That's right. Amen.
Don't impress me with your pictures on Facebook, on some water, beach, wherever you at, ship, or wherever you don't try to impress me.
That's right.
Tell me, are you giving 100 to your kid? Because you don't qualify to go to Cancun, Hawaii, and no other place unless you got what's in place for your kid. Stop being stupid with money.
That's right.
Somebody needs some me time. You should have thought about that before you start having kids. Me time comes when they are finished with school and you paid off the debt.
That's it. Amen. Yes.
Y'all don't like that. I can see you though. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. So I need you to grow in God. I need you to excel. I need you to be great. All right? Somebody say, I'm ready for the next level. Let's go to James 4:7 real quick. I'm going to do some real quick review, and then we're going to get in probably to one subject. And we're going to move James 4:7. I want to talk to you about how you're responsible, but I got to coach you along. Now, we can't get all deep and spiritual about getting stuff, and you're not ready for it mentally.
Amen.
All right? You're not ready for it. You got to get to a place that not only am I going to have it, but I'm also going to be ready for my next level.
Yes.
Ready for your next level is now it is what it is. But you got to accept God where God is. Thank God for where you at. But you need to know when certain things is not God.
Amen.
Amen.
Now you buy a car and it break down tomorrow, you know, come on now. The engine blew, you talking about somebody, well, everything you got in your life ain't God. Some stuff you moved on.
Right.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You understand?
Amen.
All right? Some stuff you got yourself into, but you have a Father that'll constantly bring you out.
Amen.
You know, I had to put Alex on punishment because she come home when she feel like it. No, if I set a time, you got to come home at that time.
Right.
If you don't come on that time, you're on punishment. Well, then she got that letter talking about she been accepted, and I forgot about the punishment. I felt so good, so all overjoyed, and she gonna text me. Well, now that we celebrating this letter, looking for a teen to have to be home at 8 o'clock on the weekend. You know what I mean? You know, they be wanting to go out and have fun. You can have fun. But I had to put on punishment one time. She taken not pre-calculus, calculus, and she got a 63 on it. Well, you can't use my cars with 63s. So look, what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't care what mess you got yourself into.
Right.
The moment you start making your father smile, right, he'll smile back on you. I'm telling you.
That's true.
Y'all done messed up plenty of times. Lies, stolen. Let me get over that. Do what God tell you to do, and then you can whoop the devil. That's what this translates. When God speaks to you, just do it. Don't try to connect the dots. Just do what He tells you to do. You got to submit to God. Then you can resist the devil. He'll get him off you. If you're not submitted to God concerning your money, when the devil attacks your money, he ain't got to get off of you. The devil look right at you and say, Paul, I know.
Right.
Jesus, I know. But you non-tithe, paying, cheap, I'll take everything you got. You have to hear God. You got to trust God. You got to obey God. So I got to submit to God, and then I resist the devil, and then I can get him up off of me. Go to Mark 8:36. Because I don't want to start chasing things, have a bunch of stuff, and don't have a relationship with God. Everybody with a nice car, two cars, they got a sedan, a sports car, an SUV, and a boat, and 2 jet skis. That don't mean God is with them.
True.
You hear me? Amen. You can't measure people's relationship based off stuff. The only way you can measure a person's relationship with God is based off how they treat others.
Amen. Amen.
Talk to the people that live with them. I'll tell you whether God's hand is on their life.
Come on.
You can fool me. I'll come in. How? He said, ain't that something? Yeah, you know what I mean? We be falling out and all this other stuff. That Deacon Brian fall out, he gonna hit that floor. Ain't nobody gonna try to catch it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you, Deacon Holy gonna move. I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, he gonna hit that floor. We gonna find out if it's the real Holy Ghost. He be living for 3 weeks and say, yeah, you was faking. I knew you was faking when you went down. Yeah, people be jucking and shucking and laying on the floor and all that stuff, and then go home and raise hell. Don't speak to nobody. Who you are at home is who you are in church. When you open your mouth to worship God, the first thing God needs to do is see how you treat the people at home.
Come on.
I don't treat no other woman better than I treat my wife.
Amen.
I don't talk to no other woman better. I don't open no doors for no other woman. I don't do nothing. If I'm not doing it for my wife, you know I ain't doing it for you.
Amen. Amen.
So the people at home need to know God is doing something in your life.
Amen.
They need to know. My kids, my son asked me to get a tattoo. I told him, you have it at your housewarming. When you have the housewarming, you have the tattoo. That's what I told him. I mean, they'll go together. But then I started learning, y'all know I'm a history buff. Tattoos meant something from our culture. Now you can go around trying to say you somebody that you ain't, and you put a certain tattoo on your hand, and you not that person. They don't get no bleach and try to rub it off. They chop the whole hand off. You're a fraud. Tattoos mean something. So when I found out what tattoos mean, and it has meaning. Now some of y'all get what you want with your body. You put people's name on it, whatever you want. That's all on you. But when you put the tattoo on you, that's a permanent thing to say you belong to somebody, something, and this is an eternal connection. Right. So I told him, if you get a tattoo with meaning. If the meaning win me over, you can get it. Brandy put something on her, I don't know, it was a math equation. And it's a math equation, y'all ain't gonna know what it is. So, once they get rid of that X and that minus, I'm usually out of the game. You understand? But Brandy got this tattoo on her that said faith
over fear. She has a greater
faith is always greater over fear. And it's in a math equation. You understand? And man, let me tell you something. So I can relate to that. That's got to be your lifestyle. Amen. You understand? So now listen to me. All of this that I'm changing and transitioning in is not so much that, Pastor giving in. Pastor learning.
Right.
Where you at now, if you're not open to learn and grow, you will be having a bunch of stuff, doing a lot of things, and yet your relationship with God don't mean anything.
That's true.
Now, this passage. For what is the profit of man if he gain the whole world and don't have a relationship with God? What difference does it make for you to have stuff to look like you got it going on, but God ain't studying you? That's a word my mama used to use. Studying. Y'all don't know what that means. God ain't studying you. God ain't paying you no mind. You think God impressed with your car? Well, look at me, I'm going to start it up with the key. Look, Lord. Look, watch the picture. Watch the picture come up on the dashboard where I'm going backwards. God not impressed with your car.
Right.
Are you listening to me? Yes. So God's saying don't get caught up in materialism. Let the materialism be used to glorify God, but never determine how you're going to treat people. Who can ride, who can't. Are you listening? All right? So I got to get to the place that I am not going to chase after stuff more than I chase after God. You start chasing after stuff, and guess what? You won't show up no more on Sunday because they're paying overtime. Are you listening? Told you last week, if you really don't believe God, you got to be tested. And if you can't pass the test, you can't receive from God. Let me move on. Oh God, I'm stuck in review. Oh my goodness. Go to Luke 6:38. Receiving from God is based on your giving to God. Your harvest is determined by the seeds you sow. True. If you sow bad seed, bad thing gonna come out. That's true. You can't be out there trying to sow seeds for an orange tree and then an apple tree pop up and you talk about something. Well, how did this happen? Well, somehow you got your seeds mixed up. Right. The worst thing the devil can ever make you do, you can change the name of the seed. You know you ain't got no but some wheatgrass seeds in your hand. You talking about something. And I declare you shall produce potatoes. But potatoes don't come. You can't. Come on now. Right. You can't plant seeds for weed, and then all of a sudden trying to you making declarations over seed. No, you sold for this. Right. Well, see, here's the thing. If you don't take responsibility of what you've done to put you in the position, you don't know how to hear God to get out of the position. You made a mess of your life, so now you need to hear God to get out of this mess. You can't look at your harvest and start confessing something different. The Bible is right. Seed, time, and harvest. Amen. It ain't no seed, time, you don't like what you got, talk to God. No. You got to sow different seed. Amen. Do you know what happens when a farmer sows seed and he don't put the seed down in the ground enough? Birds come and eat the seed. Somebody else benefit off the work he did. If he put it down too deep, then it ain't going to grow up right. Do you know what happened when harvest time comes? He ain't got no crop. Guess what he got to do? Weather the storm. Every farmer that's been through a season where the crop don't produce like you want it. Well, when that happens, you can't sit out there and just be confessing to the ground. You done laid the seed right on top of the soil. The birds flying around said, "Thank God for this dummy." and then you want to tell God, "Where's my harvest?" And God said, "No, man, listen to me. You gotta hear me. You gotta hear what I'm saying to you. You gotta let me walk you through this." Right. So, oh God, come on. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure that you meet, wherewith shall it be measured to you again. If I'm trying to give in ignorance, meaning I'm just doing what I want and hope I get the return I desire, your ignorance will not force the hand of God. True. You can't do what you want and tell God, "That's what I want you to bless." You're going to do what you're told. Right. When Jesus is Lord of your life, you have an ear to hear Jesus. Right. Not you do what you want and tell God to bless it. Right. Now, you know, a lot of people don't like what I got to say, you know, especially when it comes about being blessed of God and all this other stuff. And because they want whatever they got, they just like that emotionalism, this stuff. They got a lot of Facebook prophets and pastors on, and man, people be loving that. I see three people. I see three people getting keys. I see three people getting keys. Right? And people say, "That's me. I need keys." Now, but you got to be honest with yourself. Right. I don't trust God with my money. He said give him 10%. I said, "Nigga, you crazy. What you gonna do with 10%? You say you got gold in the street, don't you? Right. Then you can live without my 10%. Listen to me. And that they never calculate that word ain't for me. Right. Because I'm not willing to do what needs to be done for that word to apply. Right. I see three people with sugar diabetes, and they about to amputate your leg. You come up with a bag of potato chips. That's me, right? That's me, right? No, that's not for you. Because you're not disciplined enough. Your flesh is stronger than your spirit. Yeah. Right. How can you eat yourself to death? Right. The moment you know, now, I ain't saying nothing wrong with pork, or something here's wrong with all that, I ain't doing nothing. But when you can't eat pork, right. You know pork affect you a certain way, right. Well, then you gotta stop eating it. Right. You sit up there going to the cookout just drooling. And you all right then, just give me one. Why would you want one spoon of cyanide? my Jesus. Oh, God. Every calorie, and every, you know, some of y'all from the Baptist church. Every grain of sugar. Come on out of here. No, that ain't coming out. They don't come out. You sitting there eating that cake, getting bigger. Come on now. They're going to take the foot off. You might as well start rehearsing, right? You might as well start rehearsing. They cutting the foot off. Don't make no sense. Don't come to me and ask me to pray. I can't pray. I can't pray. No, I ain't nothing to pray. People always send into the church, please pray for me, blah, blah, blah. Please pray for me. I told my wife, when people ask me to pray for them, that's like you calling the mechanic saying my car ain't working. Fix it. What can that mechanic do? Well, what you mean? You need more information. Some of y'all think y'all a wonder. Pray for me. Shana, I got you, baby. Praying. Then people put up stuff on Facebook. Got you. I'm praying. Calling on his name for you. What you calling for? You don't know nothing about that person. You don't know if they got faith to receive from God. You don't know what's going on there. You just start praying, Father. And I told my wife, when people ask me to pray for them, all I can do is pray in the Holy Ghost. Because I don't know what you need. I know you can tell me what you want, but you don't know what you need. When people call you telling you what they want, most times they don't know what they need. All they know is what they want.
That's true.
God said he'll give you your heart's desire. As you pleasing God, he'll give you your heart's desire. I've been married almost 28 years. My wife has never, ever, never in the 28 years I've been married asked me for anything and I haven't given it to her.
True.
Well, I mean, you can't, you know, that ain't because I got it. You can come to me and say, hey, I heard you know, your wife asked you for something and you gave it to her. I got a few things. Well, who are you?
Right.
I ain't got no obligations to you. No, I don't. Relationship mean everything.
Right.
So what you wanted? I need it. But that ain't got nothing to do with it. Come on now. Just because you need it don't mean God don't give it to you. And if you're not willing to accept that and build off, I got to now hear from God, obey God, so God can show up in my life. My harvest that I receive is a result of the seeds I've sown.
Amen. Yes.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about every good and bad thing going on in your life is your harvest. You got crazy people. When people do something to you, that don't have to be your harvest. People have a right to be retarded.
Yes, it's true.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. People want to be stupid, they can be stupid, and they ain't got to ask your permission.
Right.
Come on, why? But please, what do you think? If people choose, wake up in the morning, I'm just going to be stupid today. What you going to do? How you? You know, I'm listening to this preacher, and you know, I like to preach. I listen to him sometimes, but he was telling people, if you want your children saved, this is what you're going to pray. Now I understand that. They give you hope, make you feel good.
Right.
But you can't pray your will on me.
That's true. That's true.
Come on, so I know who I want her to marry. I'm going to go in prayer. You pray all you want.
Right.
You pray all you want. No, if that was the case, I could pray your tithes out your pocket right now. Look at some of your clips. he really talking crazy today. Then you can't pray your will on other people. All you can do is nurture that child up.
Right, that's right.
Train them up in the way they should go.
Right.
When they're older, they won't depart.
That's right.
Most of y'all ain't got God at home. You got him here, but when you go home, now all of a sudden you acting a fool. You can't have 3 and 4 uncles living in. What do you mean that? Let Uncle Leroy come on in.
No.
But this your new uncle. You can't have uncles walking around the house. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all might be want to say uncles. Mom, you know what I mean? You said, well, I thought you was the only child. Mom. Yeah, well, it's still your uncle. I don't think to get that foolishness from. No. You can't be doing certain things and ask God to come in.
Right.
Amen.
All right, I see y'all, man. Go do what you want to do. Let on move in. You understand? So I got to look at my harvest and evaluate how did that manifest in my life. The moment I know how I got certain people in my life, I got to now put up walls.
That's right.
Everybody can't have access to you. Because evil communication corrupt good manners. So all the good that God is trying to pour in your life, if you hang out with the wrong people,
That's true. Right. So true. Right.
as fast as your joy comes, hang out with the wrong person, misery will come in just as fast.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen.
I don't I'm telling you, you know, certain people I just don't get with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
My wife and I, we got people, every time somebody go out with me, I pay. All right? That's just how it is. You know, my wife said, oh, you gotta stop and let people be wanting to pay. But I pay. She said, you gotta stop. People start thinking the wrong thing and all that, but they don't ever stop going out though. They said people say, oh, you don't want to use our money, whatever, right? Well, we got one couple, well, there's one preacher, he come, we take him out. We meet at the restaurant. You know, he done got so bold, he don't even go for his wallet. One time we met up with a preacher out in another state. I ain't gonna say state because y'all some investigators. We was out in another state. We was sitting there. We went to the steakhouse, fairly expensive, and so he kept talking about how he wanted to pay because he don't pay for nothing when he with me. I gotta pay. I gotta pay. So I just left it on the table for a while.
Right.
I left it on the table for a while because he was saying that. I just wanted to see what he was gonna do.
Right.
And you know, he just kept talking and kept talking and kept talking. So as soon as I grabbed it, I said, "Don't worry about it. I got it." Oh, I didn't even see it. You can't go out with me no more. Because I was gonna pay, but you kept harping about how you wanted to pay. So now you gonna pay if you ever eat out here again.
Right.
Baby, I'm a blessing to people, but don't ever think I'm a sucker.
Right.
I know some of y'all be saying, yo, we gonna get him. Child, you be up in there eating, and I'll say, yeah, separate tab. I said, I thought he said he pay all the time. I don't go out with people where they gotta get a calculator out. I don't do that. I'm telling you, it is what it is, and you got to do what you got to do. I don't know how your family go out. I don't know why y'all do it. My family go out, I got the tab. That's it. I don't care who at the table. I'm going to pay for it. Now, but I ain't going out to dinner, and everybody start pulling out calculators and all this stuff and counting it. And we be at restaurants sometimes, you think at this type of restaurant, everybody's good. Child, people be counting, and I don't think I ordered that. And they say, yes, you did. Yeah, no, I'm talking about, I don't go out with people like that. I don't go out with people that, you know what I mean? Listen, people will come into your life and you know they don't belong. If we all going out to dinner and y'all sit up, we went out to dinner one time, this is the truth. You know, y'all don't try to investigate. We went out to dinner one time and the couple, the wife said to the husband, she said, you wanna, now we wasn't treating, because there was so many of us there, and it was couples. And everybody was, you know, they just put it on separate tab, which was cool. And the wife said to the husband, she said, here's the pad. He said, I ain't got no money. No, I ain't joking. He said, I ain't got no money. He said, I thought you had money. She dropped her head. She just hung her head down, and he didn't even care. He was just smacking and chewing. Them crooked teeth in his mouth, he just smacking and chewing and just enjoying it. I felt so bad for the lady. She embarrassed now. She don't know how to say it. So now I'm gonna treat everybody at the table, cause this one idiot.
Right.
Come on. Now you can't come out with me no more.
Right.
How you gonna take your wife out and ain't got no money? You can't. No. You can't be going out with your wife and be sitting up in there looking all buck-eyed when the check comes. And, I thought, you ain't never thought. What's wrong with you? I'm telling you, you can't be no deacon here. Your wife come on and tell me, we went out, Pastor, and he ain't had no money. We was embarrassed. And who? Who did that? He said, Holy. Holy got a machine everywhere. He could have went to one of them machines, took the cash out. Come on now, paid for the food. And you're come with me with that garbage now. You ain't gonna come on. Wife mean money. You ain't got no job. You ain't looking for no wife.
That's right.
Talking about somebody gonna love her. No, you can't. Listen, you can take it any kind of way you want, right? But love without money is misery waiting to manifest. It's just a matter of time she's gonna look at you and say, are you gonna do something with your life?
Right.
Just a matter of time. Matter of time, I'm telling you. You think you got it going on. But I'm telling you, keep coming in there, bro. I'm telling you. Well, I'm telling you, that conversation gonna change. You say, hey baby, what's for dinner? What you bought, nigga? Oh my goodness. She gonna be in there with the pipe. So what you cooking? I'm cooking what you bought. What did you buy? Did you buy anything? Then you ain't eating anything. That's gonna be the whole shift. That's gonna be a whole change. If God is on your side, she'll wait till after the honeymoon. If God ain't on your side, she had that infatuation and gone now. She start looking at you, be like, what was I thinking? Child, when they ask that on the honeymoon, that's an uphill journey, I'll tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. So my harvest, I got to look at. When I look at my harvest, people in my life, I can't allow them to affect what's really mine. If joy is yours, I can't allow people to come and rob me of my joy.
Amen. Amen.
That's true.
You take this out the way you want. If you dating and you ain't looking for God, don't look for him when you bring it home.
Right.
Are you listening?
Yes.
Sir.
If you dating and you don't care nothing about God, they say, well, you know, he don't believe in God, but his eyes. Oh my God, you see his muscles? Oh my God, you know, he looked like he just come straight from jail. That's what he looked like to me. Nigga who ain't dead. Looked like he come straight from jail, walking around with a t-shirt on all day. And you sit up there to tell myself, listen, he ain't got to know Jesus. He ain't got to know Jesus. I work on it. Well, when you bring him home, don't expect Jesus to show up.
Right.
He's going to knock you in your head. Talking about something. I can't believe he did it. I believe it. I believe it. If you ain't looking for God when you date, don't look for God when you bring it home.
Amen.
You don't go to the car and buy them crank windows. They still make them? Well, you got to crank them up.
Yes.
And then when you get home, you talking about something, I believe God for power windows. I believe, no, what you got is what you got. They don't come in power windows. All right, y'all mad now. Keep what you got. Go ahead. You say, well, he already moved in now, Pastor. Well, go ahead then. Matthew 5:13. Only fresh text for the day. Matthew 5:13. Can you go with the Living Translation on this, please? You got to get to the place. I'm not going to let people come into my life and mess up what God's trying to do. I just feel like since I already got y'all upset, kids downstairs, we can talk a little free.
Okay.
You know, if you can't detect who don't belong in your life, you ain't gonna have much of a life. How you get pregnant by somebody that ain't got no job?
Well,
I didn't think it would get that quiet. I didn't think it would get that quiet. I knew y'all was gonna roll your eyes. I thought you would look at her. A man with no job is the father of your baby. I don't understand that. Like, I mean, what is it? Let me get it. Go ahead, keep it. Man borrowing your car. No, I mean, just think about that. Think about that. He borrowing your car with no job, dropping you off while he go drive around on your gas. Well, I'm telling you, I didn't think y'all was going to get mad like that, but it is what it is. Well, I'll tell y'all, you should see your face. Matthew 5:13. Y'all mad about that, I'm telling you. You the one picked him. If you don't know I'm picking the wrong man, well, I mean, what makes you think you're going to be happy?
Right.
You can't be picking no girl with all these shapes and eyelashes looking like a broomstick, a broom hanging off her eyes, flapping and all this stuff, nails, she can scratch your back from here to the door, and all that stuff. And she can't even boil water. You be sitting up there telling No, I mean, when I was young, she didn't have to know how to cook. I'm older now. I mean, you got to do something in the kitchen. When I was young, it ain't matter. You be like, I was hanging out with Holden one time, I said, man, that girl dumb right there. He said, well, you ain't doing nothing to her brains. Yeah. He said, you don't need a brain. Wow. Yeah, you be out there with the retarded kid. If she's shaped right, she be sitting out here. She be out there licking the window while you drive her around. And you be like, listen, well, she fine though. Wow. She retarded, man. She retarded. You sit up here, listen. When you start maturing, man, you start looking for something different. Man, I'm on my way. 50. I'm 48, 50. I'm close somewhere in that area. I'm 48 years old. What I'm gonna be doing with some girl talking about something? Look at me twerk. Girl, listen, you don't get some clothes on. young girls out here. Hey, young girls can't do nothing for you. You sitting up there dying. And then when you want to go home and sleep, she got dressed to go out. Come on now, you know you can't be sitting up there trying to run with these young girls. You better get somebody that wants to stay home with you.
Right.
No, man, please. The devil is alive. I ain't gonna have no problem. You know, I'm telling my wife that I get to die first. I don't even want. Let me tell you something. Boy, I'm telling you, some crazy stuff out here now. Sometimes you don't even know what you got. Yeah, you listen to something I gotta tell you. What you gotta tell me? What you gotta tell me? Well, this is how I used to be. You say, oh hell, somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna die today. You say, well, you mean that was your father? No, that's me with the mustache and the beard. That's me. Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. Listen, come on, let's read. You are the salt of the earth. But what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salty again? It will be thrown out and trodden under the foot as worthless. Go ahead to 14. God is saying, when you no longer can live out your purpose, you ain't good for nothing. You are the light of the world. A light like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. Go ahead to verse 15, if you will. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. 16, last verse. In the same way, let your good deeds shine. Now notice something here. Got to see something. God not talking about stuff here.
Right.
Your life has nothing to do with the stuff.
Right.
It got to first come from how you treat other people.
That's right. That's right.
It don't matter what you're driving if you ain't giving nobody no ride.
That's right. That's right.
People tell me something, you know, I can't get caught up in no mess. If I see the sister on the side of the road, I'm going to leave her there. Not me. I got 3 members. 2 of them came with me. If the 3rd one ain't got a ride, get in. I don't get it. You crazy. I mean, what people say.
Right.
No, man, if you ain't going to pick nobody up. All kind of crazy, dumb stuff people come up with. No, wait. What good are you having a phantom? Ain't nobody can get in it but you. What good is it to have? No, well, it's true for my house. Don't make no. I'll help you, but you can't move in.
Right.
What good is it for God to afford you wealth and riches, and it only benefits you?
Right.
Come on.
Listen. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see. Now, that's not being braggadocious. You don't pull out your phone when you're about to feed somebody.
Right. Amen. Right. Amen.
Remember, I know some of y'all probably don't stop. You know what I mean? We used to always talk about, you always keep money on the side to be a blessing to somebody.
Right.
Always.
Right.
And the higher up you go, the more you need to hold.
Right.
I'm telling you. There's no reason. Some of y'all should be having $1,000 in your pocket. That's not your money. God, whatever you want me to do with this is yours. This is for your glory. Which means I can use this $1,000 to do something for someone I may never see again.
Right.
I told you I went to go get tires put on my truck one time, and this man, he said, I'm retired. He had one dump truck. He said, I get out now. He said, because I'm out to socialize with people, make people smile and give them a nice day and blah, blah, blah. Older guy. And, you know, I'm telling you, when them old people get money, you know, you know he ain't got to be on the truck. And he was on the phone talking, blah, blah, blah. So when they finished my truck, now them tires ain't cheap, I'll tell you that, all right? When they finished my truck, I said I'm paying for whatever he haven't done on his truck. And now I was going to pay for the tire, but come to find out, he just needed a patch and a plug and some other stuff, you know, which is different. It ain't like a regular car plug. They said, oh, you going to pay for it? I'm going to pay for his stuff. Now he outside talking on the phone. Got in my truck, went off, I never seen him again. Probably wouldn't even be able to recognize him. You out here trying to make somebody else day great. Well, now God gonna make your day great.
Right. That's true.
You got to have money for God's glory.
Amen.
You can't be out here for every, you know, Dr. Wilkes said this, every dollar that touch your hand ain't yours.
That's right. Right.
You hear me?
Amen.
Every dollar touch your hand ain't yours. Your good deeds, how you treat other people, it don't matter who humping who, that ain't your business.
That's true. That's true.
God, your job description don't change based off what you know about people.
Amen.
Kindness, love.
Amen.
Mind you, that should have been a commandment. I'm telling you, maybe I'll talk to God about revising the Bible. Mind your business.
Amen.
And do what I told you. Love people.
Yes.
Well, I'm telling you right now, they can't come here, they can't. Now, listen, all of us got something we can't rock with. All right? Now it is. I'm just being truthful. It don't make no sense for us to be trying to be all deep and spiritual and all this stuff. A flamboyant gay man can't rock with me. We can't hang out together.
Right.
Now, y'all know, say, well, it sound like you trying to talk out of two sides of your mouth. I'm talking like I ain't perfect.
Right.
Don't make no sense for you to lie. You come up here and start talking all funny. Pastor, where we gonna go eat? I'm fasting. Now, no, I'm just being honest. Don't make no sense to be lying to you like I'm all the way there.
Right.
And your cousin joined the church? Come on now, he ain't gonna be doing something. Yeah, I got a pocketbook, Pastor, just like the first one. Got a what? Yeah, I'm coming over and clean your house. And no, you ain't. No, you ain't now. No, y'all know y'all look. Why y'all looking at me all judgmental? If y'all was praying, I'll be able to accept everybody. I can't do it now. I'm just telling you the truth. If you any sin going on in your life, the moment you make it a trophy is when you have a problem with God.
Right.
Are you listening to me? You can't have something you know you doing that ain't right, and then you want to run. Now, people meddling in your business is totally different.
That's right. That's right.
Following behind, come on now.
That's right.
You see that white van following you around? You be looking and say, is that you, man? He sitting there with some binoculars,
Yes.
looking all up in your business. No, you gotta hear me now. Because the people on that side of the church got a lot of issues. Somebody said, what side are you talking about? Your side? You got a lot of issues. You do a lot of little perverted things. You're nasty. The other side of the church is sanctified. You understand? The other side of the church is sanctified. Well, them things you doing, because we know we pressing toward the mark.
Right.
We keeping our flesh under.
Right.
There's a lot of things that you want to do and you can't do. But when the opportunity presents itself, so you can't try to act holy because you ain't doing it. But you know it's in your mind and your heart. God said, I know your thoughts.
Right.
You're nasty. Say, even God be like, oh my God. You think like that? The nasty. Talk to me from afar. Don't be coming too close to my face talking. Listen. You get them guys walk up to you, me talking and all this stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
What is that? No, God said, back up a little bit. Back up your. Because them thoughts you have and it's producing a smell on you that I don't like. Just back up. Back up a little bit. 2 steps back. No, so you get to the place. God said, I know your thoughts. We ain't perfect. We all pressing toward the high mark. We're pressing toward the prize of the high mark. Whatever's going on in your life, you need to keep it in the closet.
Right.
You know, Clinton, I think, came with the don't ask, don't tell thing. So if you hang out with me and you go that way, you ain't got to never worry about me meddling in your business.
That's right.
But I ain't about to walk down the wrong with you holding a pocketbook. And the deacon Brian talking about something, everybody carrying these. Where they going? You going up there and carry with them. And you sit up there walking with no pocketbook and a wig on and stuff. That's me. I'm talking about me now. Everybody got something you can't roll with.
Right. Right.
Young ladies, they ain't got no problems hanging out with flamboyant gay. You know what I mean when I say flamboyant, like tambourine beat. When I was in church in Brooklyn, they beat the tambourine. They want attention. They got to have it. And they gonna beat that. You ain't heard of tambourine beat until you heard some of them guys beat that tambourine. Charlie, Charlie, beat that tambourine, boy. You be telling the person on the hammer, you just stop. Let them go. Charlie beat that tambourine. Direct the choir. Well, you ain't seen a choir direct these people, boy. Charlie. I They be doing all that stuff in the choir. You be like, oh my God. Everybody got something they can't get along with.
That's
Me, I got mine. That's it. So all you gotta do is just not want to be in my company.
That's right. That's true.
If you got something that you know that I can't get down with this, make it be known. I ain't gonna mistreat you.
Right.
But you don't need to hang out with me for me to get you what God got for you.
That's right.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
If you got some issues that's going on in your life, you don't come telling me unless you want to get help.
Right.
You talk to the men. I have men all the time. Talk with my wife and I. We debate this all the time. I have men that are married that cheat on their wife, and they come to me because they want to get help. Women see things different sometimes. My wife is quick to tell you, well, they should know. But there's a lot of things they should know. There's a lot of things they do know. But what you know and what you confronted with, sometimes don't work out that way. Women be like, oh, he should have told her, ho, get out of my face.
Yes.
Well, it don't work like that in real life. But that sounds good in your mind. She come to you and say, hi, Daddy, you should have punched her. I'm not the violent type. Can't be putting my hands on a lady. No, so listen to me. Men call me, they want to get right. When they want to get right, you know what I do? I help them along the way.
Amen.
I don't do anything or say anything to them to make them feel like, man, you're disgusting. You going to hell.
Right.
And can I tell you something? Who you think is ain't. Who you think ain't is. No, Lord. I done had from bishops to walking deacons, that's what they call them in Baptist church, walking deacons, calling about stuff they can't control with their flesh. They need help.
Right.
We was talking to one, he just kept messing up. And I told my wife, I said, sometimes you just can't talk to women about it, I'm tell you that. And a man that keep messing up is one of them topics.
Right. Amen.
I said, no, he wants to get right. I believe he wants to get right. I don't care what you believe. He obviously this conversation is over. This conversation is over. You ain't a help. People, I'm telling you right now, you go to my wife talking about somebody messing up, I'm telling you right now, she got something to say. And it ain't gonna be well. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you deacons, don't y'all think your wife start talking to first lady, your stuff might be on the porch. One conversation with the first lady. And women will jump you for that type of stuff. They ain't even friends with your wife. But because they can identify with the hurt, they all be waiting for you. We don't even know you. You say, yeah, but I heard. I'm over here to jump on you too. Everything in our life ain't going to be perfect. But what will be perfect is how we treat other people.
Yes. Amen.
No matter who you are, what you're doing, whatever you are, I will never disrespect you.
Amen.
I won't hang out with a pedophile.
Right.
I can't do it. I just can't. I can't do it.
Amen.
Don't try to act like I'm perfect when you're telling the truth.
Amen. Right. That's right.
I want you to get this.
Right.
Don't try to act like I need to be perfect to tell the truth. You can be real. Now, people that can't accept me because I can't rock with certain people, they just cut me off. That's all you gotta do. If I don't like bald-headed people, well, then just cut me off. You basically gotta come over. Papa stay right where he at. Papa stay right where he at. Like, he got a problem with bald-headed people? Later for that little short, piss-colored self. Cut me off. But if we gonna grow, no matter who a person is, your deeds, your good deeds, when you can overlook what you know about somebody and still love them.
Right. Amen.
You can't come over, but I can still love you.
Yes. Amen.
No, we're not going on vacation together, but I can still love you.
Right. Amen.
Are you listening to me?
Amen.
Father, thank you for this day. For your people, the true people of God, has come to this place to get more of you. They want you in their life, that they can hear, understand, and obey you. I pray, God, the word is falling on good ground, and that your people will grow in you, will triumph in you, that they can be all that you called them to be. And no matter what is going on in their life, no matter what we've been told, no matter how we've been programmed, your word will override all that we know, all that we've picked up, all that we've been acting out. Your word overrides that and make us be the people you want us to be. Show us ourselves that our deeds, our good deeds, will allow people to see how awesome and kind you are. We'll forever give you the praise and the glory. In Jesus' name, amen and amen.